Hello, you guys. Been under the weather, not feeling that great, but I'm back. And this time I'm back again with a tasty treat. Just in time for St. Patty's Day. Pound cake. And I know what you're thinking, pound cake is not for St. Patty's. But I have a twist. So let's get started. Now, I did say pound cake, but this is not going to be your everyday pound cake. It's going to be a little bit different. So I always start off with my wet ingredients. This is 8 ounces of milk, 4 jumbo beaten eggs, and a teaspoon of pistachio flavoring. Not your average pound cake. I hope 2023 has been wonderful or becoming wonderful for us, because I was going to say for me, but for you too, because like I said, 2021 and 2022 and 2020, it just seemed like time is flying by. Now I have brown sugar, a half a cup. As always, if you want yours sweeter, you can add more. You can also use white sugar if you're concerned about the color. If you're concerned, excuse me, about the color, I'm not, and I love the flavor of brown sugar. And I'm just stirring to make sure it's all beaten up. Okay, or mixed together, I should say. And you're going to see how easy this pound cake comes together. Really fast, and your family will love it. And again, if you don't want pistachio flavoring, you don't have to use it. I'm just using it for St. Patty's Day. So again, in this bowl, we have 3 medium jumbo beaten eggs, and 8 ounces of milk, and a half a cup of brown sugar. Now this is 1 stick of melted butter. And don't worry, all the measurements and ingredients will be in the description box. Please take a minute, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, leave a comment. Okay, so now we're coming in with self-rising flour. And I'm using self-rising flour instead of all-purpose because it has everything it needs to rise, like the baking powder and the salt. If you use all-purpose, you have to add that. So I'm going to add this is 1 cup. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. If you're new, all my dishes that I make have to be simple, delicious, and easy to make. Okay, that's 1 cup. I'm going to add 1 more cup of self-rising flour. And as you can see, this pound cake, not a lot of ingredients, real simple. You do not need a lot of equipment like a stand mixer or a Cuisinart. You know, I used to be so intimidated to go and bake things in my kitchen because all of the equipment I thought I needed. Now you're just going to keep stirring until everything is combined. And that's what I'm doing right now. And this is looking a little thick, so what I'm going to do is add a little bit more milk just to loosen it up. And if you didn't have milk, you can add water, but just a little bit to loosen it. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Now I did say this pound cake have pistachio flavoring, and it is for St. Patty's Day, so I'm going to take it up another notch. And this is just simple green food coloring. And again, I'm going to stir until it's combined. And you get to decide how green you want your pound cake. But it is for St. Patty's Day, so I think I wanted a little bit more green. Just like a pale green. I'm just going to do just a tip more. There we go. There we go. It's a deeper green. And again, you don't have to do this. Okay. Now, I have pistachios, but I'm going to coat it in flour, and I'll tell you why. If I don't coat it with a little bit of flour, it will sink to the bottom of the batter. So I'm just going to put it in my hand, make sure it's coated, put it back again, and sprinkle it into the batter. Again, just doing a little extra for St. Patty's Day with the green coloring and the pistachio flavor in the pistachios. If you don't want pistachios in your pound cake, guess what? You don't have to put it in there. But give it a try. Let me know how you like it. Did you like the pistachio flavoring and the pistachios in the cake? Okay. So I have a loaf pan. And I already prepared the loaf pan. And that simply means that I oiled it so that the cake will come out. The worst thing you want to do, or the worst thing that can happen, is you make a cake and you can't get it out of the pan. And I'm going to put this in the oven at 350. Now everyone's oven is different, so you can check your cake after, I would say, about 25 minutes. But it's going to stay in the oven for about 30 to 35 minutes. Okay. Let me know, how did you like this? Oh, I do think I like it with the sprinkles. And I would not be embarrassed to put this on the table for St. Patty's Day. And by St. Patty's, I mean St. Patrick's Day. I don't know why I always abbreviate things, but there we go. I think that is beautiful. I really hope the light picks it up. Let me see. You know, it's hard to see what you see because I'm not looking through the camera. Yeah, there we go. Delicious pistachio pound cake for St. Patty's Day. Until next time, enjoy.